Hello, everybody. Welcome to another brand new episode of Did That Age Well? Today, we are sponsored, of course, by Spider Moving and Storage. Spider Moving, they're the best. If you're getting ready to move, whether it's cross country or just across town, make sure to hit up Spider Moving and Storage. They're going to make moving way less sucky for you. And they're going to do the best job because that's what they do. So go to spidermoving.com for a free quote and get ready for your move and give them a follow on social media. I'll put the link in the show notes as always. Today we are continuing our John Hughes series with perhaps one of the wackiest little films that we could have. I am so grateful to have my friends Kendrea James and Shawna Blake from the Are You Flirting With Me podcast. Hello, friends. Welcome to the pod.
Hi. Thanks for having us.
Oh my gosh.
Happy to be here.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here. Tell our friends about your podcast.
So we are the co-hosts of Are You Flirting With Me, which is a podcast all about flirting and
Dating,
relationships.
relationships.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
sort of all the,
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
about being a human.
Yeah. But we
Yeah.
also talk about like what we're flirting with in
Right.
life lately.
Ooh.
Stuff that
Yeah.
we're
What
ghosting
we wanna
things.
ghost.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Can
So,
you
it's fun.
give me a sneak preview and tell me what you're currently flirting with?
Ooh.
I'm so
That's a
sorry
great
to
question.
turn this
Great
back.
question.
Turn this back on you.
I'm currently flirting with Denver.
Oh my
because
God,
I'm in
huge.
Denver. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Huge.
visiting.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I love
And-
it so much.
It's flirting back.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I feel
Oh.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
We're
Oh.
liking
Yeah.
Denver.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, and it
It's making
likes
me feel
you.
lightheaded.
Oh my God.
Kind of. I feel pretty good about that.
Makes you want to take a deep breath.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Love. Well, thank you so much for coming on the pod, and thanks for traveling all the way from Oklahoma and Arkansas. Are you from
Yes.
Arkansas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys, thanks for making the trip out to Denver. Denver appreciates it. I'll speak on behalf of all of us
Hey,
and say
thank
we
you.
so appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys have like a history with the movie Flubber? What's your background? Did you watch it when you were younger?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember it. Now upon the rewatch,
Mhm.
it's wildly different than I imagined it to have
Sure.
been.
Same.
Yeah,
But
likewise.
I remember watching it as a kid and being like, "This is great. This
Yeah.
is fun. What a joy!"
Totally.
And
Yeah.
I was like, we were even talking about watching it again.
Yeah.
And we were talking about parts of Flubber that we remember.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And those were such small little parts.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
looking back.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
this
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I remembered like the scene where he's first introduced to Flubber and it's like bouncing all around the
Yeah.
room, which I mean,
Yeah.
okay, that really does not narrow it down. Truly, that's like
Yeah.
what this entire movie is. It's just
Yeah.
Flubber bouncing all
Yeah.
around the room.
Yeah.
Does not really. That's
Yeah, I
well,
liked
really
the
liked.
part where it bounced.
Yeah, I like the part where it bounced.
Yeah.
But I remembered him like being in his basement and like discovering it and like talking to him.
Yeah.
That I remembered. And then I remembered the guy going through the basketball hoop with his whole body.
Yes.
You guys remember
I
that
remember
too?
that.
Okay.
Yep.
All-
And I remember him spraying the basketball. Like I remember
Right.
that
Yeah.
part really well.
All I
Yeah.
remembered was the basketball. I felt
Yeah.
like this was a basketball movie.
Same.
Yeah.
I was
totally.
like, where is the basketball?
I know. Yeah. We're like
Yeah.
30 minutes into the
It
movie
would
and I'm
took
like,
forever to get
where's
there.
the
right.
basketball? I
I
thought this was I thought this was
really
a sports
did.
movie.
It felt that
Yes.
way to me as a kid.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's like where all of the action is. Like because up until that point it really is just bouncing around in a room.
Yes.
Right.
And then they really don't reach their full potential until they start playing basketball. And why
Yeah.
was there a 30-minute delay? I don't know. Why was there a 30-minute delay on
Right.
in the
exactly.
timeline of the movie?
Right.
Right.
That I don't know. There were a lot of things that I was kind of like,
Because
Yeah.
this movie is almost not even really specifically about Flubber.
No.
No, it's not. And that was another thing. When I was rewatching this, I was like, I kind of thought that this entire movie was about Flubber. But
Yeah.
it turns out it's like I did not even remember that he had a fiance. I didn't
No.
remember
right.
like the goons. I didn't
No.
remember any
No.
of that.
Right.
All I remembered was the green goo.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. And upon our rewatch, if we can say,
You may.
when our overall takeaway from Flubber was it is horny and dark.
Horny and dark.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah,
Why is
that
Flubber
was our
so
takeaway.
horny?
Yeah.
And dark.
And
And
dark.
and that's a combination.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That is odd.
Yeah.
And it is a kids movie.
Right.
It's,
Right?
you could call this an erotic thriller, you know?
Oh,
That's
My God.
exactly
Yes.
the
Yeah.
right category
Yeah.
for this film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Flubber is an erotic thriller.
It
Do
is.
not get it twisted.
No.
You see a drawing of boobs in the beginning. Can't believe the censors let them get away with that,
Yeah.
with the drawing of the boobs.
Yeah.
And that guy taking a poop of Flubber. Remember when the Flubber
Yes.
came
Oh.
out his butthole?
I
We
have
created
I
a butt
counted.
shot counter.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There were over 8 butt shots in this film.
Yeah.
Wow, it was a different
Like,
time.
zoom
1997, different time.
Different time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a kid's movie.
Yeah.
But they used Flubber to get kids to watch this movie to
Yeah.
ingrain in
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. The
To-
butts.
A lot butts.
But
lot of
and,
butts.
Yeah.
and to like
Yeah.
be with technology.
Yeah.
I have some
Yes.
issues with
Yeah. Who
Yeah.
came first, or Mix-a-Lot or Flubber? I don't know, but
My
they did a
God.
lot for butts.
But they really did a lot for butts in the 90s. 90s, huge time for butts.
huge
Right.
time for
Yeah,
butts.
Right.
absolutely.
And
As
they wanted
demonstrated
to-
by Flubber.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did love the part where he was like so confident that he could go out the window ass first.
Yeah.
I was like, man,
Yeah.
if only we all had the confidence.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit of background info that I did not know, of course, as a child, was that this is a remake of a movie from the 60s, which was called
I did not know
what?
that.
it was called The Absent-Minded Professor, and that was based on a short story called A Situation of Gravity. That movie, the original one, was like critically loved. Flubber,
Okay.
not. Flubber
that
made a
shocks me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shocks me.
Shock.
What?
Critics, they just have a stick up their butt. They just have a flubber up their butt that they need to
Right.
get
Right.
out.
Then they need to shoot
They need to
out.
bounce and shoot it out.
Yeah, probably because
So-
it's in the wrong category.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It should be an erotic
it was
thriller.
It was category
Right.
fraud. If
Yeah.
they had built it as an erotic thriller, you
Right.
know,
It would
it would have been
taken-
like, is it going to be this or is it going to be Eyes Wide Shut? That was
Right.
coming out in a couple
Right.
years, so
Right.
it was like, you know,
similar vibes.
very similar vibes. So maybe it was just, you know, a crowded market
Right.
for that type of movie.
Right.
Yeah.
But the original main character was based in part on this real guy named Hubert Newcomb Aliyah. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but he was a chemistry professor at Princeton, and he was known for being mostly like just this like kooky guy who would give public lectures. They called him Dr. Boom because he would just be like, I don't know, he was just sort of a Robin Williams type character who was just like,
Yeah.
and he was described as zany and eccentric and just kind of, yeah, like a kooky guy. And Walt Disney went to one of his demonstrations in the 1960s, and he was like, oh my God, I should make a movie about this guy, basically.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I had no
That is
idea this
crazy.
was
I
based on
know.
a true story.
Me neither.
Like,
Right?
Flubber is based on
Flubber
a
is
true
based
story.
on a true story.
It's a
famously.
documentary.
Yeah.
This erotic thriller biopic.
Biopic. Yeah.
Biopic.
It's a biopic.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And you know what? The government is hiding from us this resource, which I'm still unsure if it's
Yes.
finite
so
or
right.
infinite. Like, I'm like, can we use this bouncy energy forever?
Flying rubber.
It seems like we could use it for
Yeah.
a lot of things.
Yes.
And the establishment is not letting us use it to fly cars.
Absolutely.
You know what? I bet it's the airline lobby. The airlines, they
big
are
air.
getting
Big air.
Big
big
airline.
air, big oil. They're
Big
like,
oil.
Yeah.
we can't
Right.
have Flubber running
Right.
all this stuff. We'll
No.
be broke.
Exactly.
No. What will we
Yeah.
do if people don't pay hundreds of dollars in electricity bills?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Have joy.
Yeah.
Joy,
Just
yeah,
have freedom and joy.
yeah.
We can't have
So,
that.
Yeah.
We certainly can't have that. So,
Yeah.
you know, it was almost kind of you could say it was an erotic thriller, documentary, historical fiction, and biopic.
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of
Yes.
all of those things.
That
Powerful
also
stuff.
sort of
Right.
tells the future.
Right.
Also telling the
Yeah.
future. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's flying rubber. It's
Yeah,
Flubber.
it's Flubber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That made me happy when he
Huge.
said the name of the movie
Yeah.
in the movie.
Oh, that's one of my
brought me a lot of
favorite
joy.
things.
Yeah.
Me too.
Truly, every time that happens,
Me
I
too.
clap.
I
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
out loud to everyone we were watching Flubber with, they said the name of the film. They said the
best.
name of the film
Ugh.
in the film.
God, I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
It is so good.
You know what this movie is not is a romantic comedy.
Oh my
Because
God.
Poor
The-
woman.
that
oh my
poor
God.
woman
Oh my God.
that 3 times.
3 times. Okay, so for the listeners, if you haven't watched this movie in a minute, this man, Philip, played by Robin Williams, is engaged to the gorgeous Marcia Gay Harden.
She's
as
amazing.
Dr. Sarah Jean Reynolds.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
love her.
Doctor.
Yes,
We love
ma'am.
her.
She is smart. She is gorgeous. She is kind.
Mm-hmm.
She's everything.
She is.
Well, I'll say what she is not is a woman with standards.
Right.
Because she has
absolutely
tried to
right.
marry this man 3 times, and he just keeps forgetting to show up to the wedding.
Forgetting.
He's forgetting. And ultimately the message of this story, what really wins her back, is that Philip's AI girlfriend goes to her and is like, oh, he said that he's distracted and absent-minded because he loves you.
Right.
And so I guess that's why he couldn't show up to the wedding. And then, okay, so yeah, he said, I'm absent-minded because I'm in love with Sarah. And then, I gotta find this quote. It was absurd. Okay. This is what AI girlfriend says, Weebo, or whatever. It's
Weebo.
We've got a
Yeah.
lot to say about
Oh, I
Weebo.
have a lot to say about
Yeah.
we're barely scratching the surface.
Yeah.
of Weebo.
Right.
Yeah.
Weebo.
She says, call me old fashioned, but I think a woman should love a man for who he is, not who she wants him to be. And because God, women are so stuck up,
my
so needy,
God.
wanting a man to show up for their wedding.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah, like
a lot.
truly relax. Like
Yeah.
just
Not
love
a big
him
deal.
for
Yeah.
the inconsiderate man that he is.
Right.
Yeah.
Standards, what do you need those for? Love him for
Mm-mm.
who he is.
Right.
And
Don't
that's
need
and that's
standards.
literally what she does.
Yeah.
And at the end of the movie, he shows up to the wedding.
Yeah.
Virtually.
Yeah.
Zoom, he zoomed in to his wedding.
Pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Pre-2020.
Yeah.
Yes.
Call me old fashioned.
Call me
from a flying
old-fashioned?
robot.
Yeah. Call
That,
me old
first
fashioned.
of
That's
all.
obsessed with you.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Like a fatal
Right a-
attraction robot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right away, she's toxic because she's like showing
Immediately.
him
Mm-hmm.
right away. I have a bad
Right.
taste in my mouth with her.
Of
Yep.
course.
Yep.
Of course.
And then as the movie unfolds,
Yeah.
she gets more and more predatorial.
possessive and
Yes.
predatory. She is a
She's-
predator.
She is a predator.
She is.
She immediately starts as a pick-me girl because she's just the original like GIF reaction.
Mhm.
Yes.
She opens up her little screen flap and it's just
Mhm.
GIF reactions.
Yes.
She's the
Right.
original like my love
Right.
language is memes girl.
Yes.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yes.
Right.
And
Like,
then
I'm not gonna make you read.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't expect
I would never
that.
do
I
that.
would
Don't come to the wedding.
never
Don't
expect
read.
that. Don't
Yeah.
read. Yeah.
Whatever. I don't want to change you. You're
Yeah,
perfect.
you're
Right.
perfect.
Yeah.
I just need to
Yeah.
let my man be who he is.
Not a girl's girl.
Oh my God, no.
Not a girl's girl.
She pretends.
bitch.
She
Bot.
pretends to be a woman in STEM, supporting a woman in STEM when she
Yes.
goes to the fiance's house and is like, "Hey, this is what he said about you. That he's so distracted from marrying you because
Yeah.
he loves you."
Yeah.
And Sarah's confidence is so absent and she's so
Yeah.
codependent that she believed
She said, "Oh my
was
God,
gaslit,
really?"
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like, what kind of a weird, like, professor fuckboy vibe is
I
that?
know.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I love you so much.
Yeah.
That's why I can't think about
That's
you.
why I can't
That's why I
marry
can't
you.
think
Yeah.
about you or show up for anything.
Right. I cannot.
Imagine living in that house too. Imagine living with a man who's like, okay, he reminds me so much of those guys who like insist on having AI do things for them that are so easy to do on your own, where he's like, I'm going to use a tool for the sake of using a tool. He's got a robot flipping pancakes for
Yeah.
him.
Yes.
He doesn't need gadgets for these kinds of things. He doesn't
No.
need
Right.
a gadget to help him sweep up a mess.
Right.
Sweep up
Right.
your own damn mess.
Right.
Yes.
He
It
has
takes
a-
2 seconds.
Yes.
A laser cracking an egg.
Yeah.
Like
What are we doing?
literally just crack the egg yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
No.
He doesn't take the trash out.
No.
Mm-mm.
He has things do it for him.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And he has a wife and a girlfriend.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
A wife and a girlfriend who then creates an avatar of herself. Okay, so
Oh.
AI girlfriend Weibo
Mhm.
creates an avatar of herself.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then is like, oh my God, no, I'm too nervous to like really be her. I couldn't be her.
Mhm.
And then upon her hardware's death, which I also love in 90s movies when like everything related to tech is hardware. I'm like, they didn't
Yeah.
have
Right.
the cloud. I'm like,
Right.
I'm
Right.
like, oh, so when the machine the physical machine breaks, I guess she really did die. You can't just
Yeah.
download her back from the app. She's not software. She's just like,
right.
she's hardware.
Right.
Yeah.
Weird.
Right.
That is weird.
I know, right? So that's like a 90s thing that like, we talked about this in Smart House. We've talked about this in other movies that are like, it's a kooky gadget guy who loves to invent stuff. And it's like when the piece of machinery breaks, like it's all gone.
Yeah.
Okay, but back to my point. Upon her death, she creates, she like reintroduces the avatar, which is then her daughter. She says, this is my daughter. Okay, weird, because obviously you wanted to fuck him.
She said she took his DNA.
Took his DNA.
Yeah.
Because it's his daughter, too.
Without his consent.
Without his consent.
Yeah.
That's the predatory behavior.
And her hologram
Yeah.
came into the bed at night. And so did Sarah.
Touch him. Yeah.
A lot of people are touching this man while he's asleep.
Yeah, don't love that.
That was weird.
That's
Very, very weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
I hate that. You would think that for a man who's like so obsessed with technology that he would have like, I don't know, a lock on his door. It's like, okay, I got to set the lock to a certain time.
Right.
An
Maybe
alarm
have
system.
maybe have an alarm system. Maybe have lights that go on automatically, a motion sensor.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was the 90s. They had that.
Yeah. He needed that for
he,
sure.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The call was coming from inside the house.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
what was he
Yes.
supposed to do? Like
Right.
the predatory behavior was coming from
I
right
literally
there.
said exactly that last
Yes.
night.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah. Sorry. And also, I feel like what it taught us is that we should be afraid of technology falling in love with us.
Oh yeah, like
You know?
technology
Yes.
is just dying to fall in love with us.
Yes.
It's
And
thirsty for us.
Flubber was sent and designed to be a distraction for technology to interfere and de-establish our interpersonal relationships.
Oh my
Right.
god, yes.
Because like you hear about now people like having like chatbot girlfriends
Yeah,
and like falling in love
totally.
with technology. But what
Yeah.
about the other way around?
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Like I'm
so
not
true.
thinking Alexa ever again.
No,
No.
never. Ever.
What if she falls in love with me
Yeah,
and then tries to
truly.
ruin my life?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yes.
yes. And if Weibo can fall in love with that dweeb, imagine what our AI agents
Oh my
think
God.
about people like
God,
us.
I mean,
You know,
for sure.
gorgeous,
Yes.
For
amazing people
sure.
like us.
They're
Right.
obsessed with us.
Yeah,
Obsessed
it would
with
be
us.
so easy to fall in love with
I
me.
know.
Like it's
Right.
crazy.
I know.
If you're a
obvi-
piece of technology, for sure.
Yes, and I'm easy to
Obviously.
trick.
Oh, for
So
sure.
easy to
We were
trick.
just talking about that.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
so easy to trick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Easy,
Yeah.
easy to gaslight, easy to manipulate.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
So that's scary.
It's a real danger.
Yeah,
It's a real
we're
fear.
in trouble, and they created this.
Yeah.
in us.
Yeah.
They did.
I also with We Bet, the child.
Oh my god.
The daughter.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Insane. She is okay, so Sarah calls her daughter as well.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
wait. What?
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like clearly this is a side piece
Yeah.
child
Yes.
out of the bounds of your relationship.
Side
Right.
piece, sideboard.
Yeah.
side
Side
Borg.
piece, sideboard.
And you're just like, yeah, great. Like,
Yeah.
good for her, I guess.
Well, she
but
was the stand-in
what?
for her husband at their wedding. So
Yeah, the daughter
Yeah.
is the
Which-
she marries the daughter basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's there in front of her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just projecting her father
yeah.
onto her face.
There's
But
a
it's
lot of
also
projecting.
it's like father. So she takes
What?
his DNA,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
but like the thing is that it was an avatar for her. For Weibo, it was her.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and I
I don't
also
like it.
think that like because of Flubber's like underlying currents of horniness the whole time
course,
of like
yeah.
Weibo trying to get at it.
Yeah.
I feel like the first draft of Flubber, they were like,
Mhm.
oh, she takes it while he's asleep, you know?
yeah.
Like she gets in there. Like
Yeah.
Weibo actually fulfills her dream of fucking him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
And takes the DNA. And then they were like, it's Disney. Guys,
Unfortunately, we can't do that.
we
Right.
gotta dial it back
Yeah,
a
right.
little bit.
Totally.
We can show H butt shots.
Yes.
Right.
And we can show boobs.
Mhm.
Right.
But we cannot show her like milking him. You know,
Right.
that's too
Yeah.
much.
That's.
So,
I'm afraid that's where we draw the line.
you know,
Right.
we just took a hair or whatever she did.
Yeah,
took
totally.
took his DNA a different way.
Yeah.
Used Flubber as a bouncy fleshlight
Yeah.
to obtain the material.
Totally.
That would be risky.
That would be
Listen,
risky.
Flubber. Well, what did I? What
I think
I made a note about this. Actually, that's crazy that we came back up, that it circled back to this.
Circle
Oh
back.
my God. Yeah, because he puts it in the hand lotion. So it's like
Yeah.
you would rip a dick off with it if you use
Oh my
Flubber
God,
as-
yeah.
Absolutely rip a dick off.
Absolutely, and it bounces right. It bounces right.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yes.
boomerang.
Yeah.
That's the thing is
Yeah.
that like once it goes, it's gotta come back.
Right.
Yeah.
And you are not gonna like it when it comes
No.
back.
It can be too bouncy.
Which
Yeah.
I was like, the bowling ball and the golf ball.
Right.
That bit was pissing me off. I
Yeah.
was like, enough with this.
I know.
I want to focus on Weibo.
Enough.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wanted so much
Kinda Home
more.
Alone.
Like the gags were constant but it was the same fucking gag the entire time. It was like it bounces. And like
It bounces.
I wanted it to do way more. When
It
it
bounces.
when Flubber was, I'll tell you my favorite scene. When Flubber was dancing.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yes.
Jesus Christ, he can do something else besides bounce.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and he can make a
can.
car fly.
Yeah.
Like, I remembered that as a kid, that
Yeah.
the car flew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
that was so cool.
Like that could have
Yeah.
been revolutionary, could have literally saved Earth. They
Yes.
say, they do this whole thing about like how they're gonna save the college. And I'm like, no, you could save the whole world.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, like this is not just about you and this
Right.
college. Also, pretty loose connection to how Flubber's gonna save the college.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty loose connection between Philip and his enemy,
Yes.
Scooter McGee or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what
Who
we're like,
is it?
Shooter McGraw.
Shooter,
Yeah,
yeah,
Shooter
that's
McGraw,
right.
Happy
That-
Gilmore,
yeah,
I
that's
think.
right, Shooter
I kept
McGraw.
calling him Shooter the whole time. I
Yeah.
was like, Shooter's gonna shoot.
Yeah,
Like, he's trying
exactly.
to get that lady.
That's
Like,
exactly right. He's gonna
He's such a
shoot
good
his
villain.
shot.
oh,
Amazing
yes.
villain.
Yeah.
Such a
Great
John Hughes
villain.
villain. He's such a like
Yes.
teenage bully, like
Yes.
high school bully
Yes.
villain. Being
Yeah.
like, hey, loser.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal your
Ugh.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It took me, like, I was watching for so long before I
Mhm.
remembered why the basketball game mattered at
Right.
all.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like, why does
absolutely.
he think that them? He was like,
Yeah.
they got to win this basketball. I'm like,
Mhm.
why does that matter? And
Yeah.
then
Right.
finally I was like, oh, because he
Oh,
made
yeah.
her a bet
Yeah.
that if her team lost,
Mhm.
he would have to take her to the mountains for a weekend.
For a
Which
weekend.
she immediately, when he suggested that,
She
backed
went,
Yeah, she said,
Mm.
I'll think about it.
up. Yeah. There's no consent
There's
in this
no
film.
consent in
No,
this
no,
film.
no. Definitely not.
Yeah.
And you know what? I bet if this was made today, they would not get too much betting for a kids movie because
Lot of
first of
betting.
all, there's like
Yes.
that rich guy who's like having his goons call the bookie,
yeah.
betting on his child's team's basketball.
Which
Right.
it was front page that he was flunking chemistry.
Incredible.
That was my
Front
first
page.
note.
I
I was
would
like,
flunk
this is front
chemistry on
page.
purpose to get on the front page
Front
of that
page.
newspaper.
just to get in front of my parents.
Oh my god, literally,
Yeah.
just to make them, just
Yeah.
to make them like call
Yeah.
somebody.
Which
Yeah.
by that team, they didn't expose this until the end. That
Yeah.
team is like
So
severely
bad.
Yeah.
underdogged.
Yeah.
And
It
that,
looked like children playing adults.
yeah.
And it was.
Because
I'm
it
pretty
was.
sure.
Yeah.
I think it
Almost
was.
sure it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that the evil rich guy, that was his son on the team, because I was like,
Yeah.
why is he betting on this? I was like, there was
Right.
before like sports betting, whatever,
Right.
DraftKings,
Yeah,
whatever.
it was
Yeah,
before.
there was no
it was before
DraftKings.
the combination of technology and sports betting. That's the thing
Yeah.
about this movie.
Right.
There's technology and there's sports betting, but they are not.
They're
They are not
separate.
yet connected.
right.
Today,
Bring them together.
this movie could not be made.
Right.
No.
With the sports betting and
No.
also, of course, the bet about the weekend in the mountains.
Right.
Yeah, it's a sex bet.
Yeah.
A sex bet.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Insane.
Sex bet to a second location.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for a whole weekend.
Yeah.
Literally, she was like, well, you can take me to dinner if I
Yeah,
win. And she's like, wait, he's like,
totally.
well, if I win,
Yeah.
I'm taking you to the
He's
mountain
like,
for
I'll
a
take you
weekend."
away.
Like, okay,
I'll take you away.
Dateline. Like,
Yeah,
what?
literally. It's like, okay, so this does not seem like a fair bet. One is
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah.
One is the mountains.
The
It's like,
mountains.
what you should, if it were a 1-to-1, it's like, well, I take you to dinner, you take me
Right.
to dinner. But
And
he
he's like-
decided to,
Yeah.
he had to go raise the
the ante.
stakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
totally.
a bully does.
Like a bully
Just
does,
shoots
he says.
things to
Shoot.
the extreme.
Oh my God. Classic.
Yeah.
Hurt people, hurt people. I want to know who hurt
Right.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
did.
I think his dad. I feel like
Probably.
there's also a current of
Yeah.
like dads or
There's an
Yeah.
undercurrent of like dad
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
that kid was, the dad was like, or at the basketball game, you're betting against my team.
Yeah.
He's like, shut up,
Yeah.
loser.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
He's like, why do you care? You're not even there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're failing chemistry.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
failing chemistry.
because you don't know anything about Flubber.
Literally. Like,
Yeah, even know Flubber. You know Flubber like that.
But you also, okay, here's the thing is that, like, in theory, this technology is so advanced, like Weibo and the Flubber itself, like, it's on, like, all the gadgets and stuff. But, like, you forget, or at least I forget, how advanced it is in theory because the visual effects are so bad. Like, I'm like, oh, none of this is advanced. This is all, like, you know, kind of, like, shitty technology.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not. But the way that it's communicated visually makes me say, oh, so this is like a piece of shit.
This is fake.
Right.
Yeah.
Weibo looks like a Tamagotchi Furby.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
Like, that's her vibe.
Like, if those
like
things
a
were
flying
mixed.
Roomba, kind of.
Yes, a
She
flying Roomba.
is such a flying Roomba. And how
Yeah.
does she fly? I guess she would charge herself in the wall, so she's electric powered.
But that makes me think of, like, what you were talking about, the daughter, that she, like, created her daughter. Well, and it being hardware, who made the hardware?
Literally,
Right.
who made it?
Right.
Is that why he's the father too? Did he make the hardware? But he looked confused and surprised, like he was on Maury.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
that's so true.
Like,
which that's what we talked. If it was
about.
on, like, eventually, technology might start doing this to us, and
right.
then
Say you are the father.
Like, and then like Flubber finding out he's not the father and just bouncing around.
Yeah,
like,
but I was there when it happened.
I was there when it happened.
Yeah.
Totally. Oh my God, because Flubber doesn't, like, understand procreation. Flubber's just there to bounce.
Yeah,
and
Just
well,
there to
Flubber
bounce.
makes this movie ASMR.
Oh,
yes.
huge.
Like,
there's such little dialogue in
such
this film.
little dialogue,
except for him talking to himself. Philip talking to himself.
yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I can't stand people who talk to themselves like that. Like, I was getting so annoyed, but I also understood from a narrative perspective why we needed him to talk the whole time. Because otherwise, all he's doing is, like, watching Flubber bounce around, which arguably,
that's what we're doing.
Is what we're doing. So we needed him to be doing more.
Yeah. I love a film that tells you exactly out loud every single undercurrent or emotion or a thing that's happening.
And relationship.
Every relationship between people. He's like, I'm
Absolutely.
a bad guy and I'm here to do bad things.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm this guy and I'm going to do something cool.
I loved that he went up to him in his office or in his classroom. Skeeter. I always want to say Scooter McGee, but I know that's not it. Shooter.
Yeah. I don't know what his name was.
Shooter
in this movie.
McGavin.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Who cares? So he goes up to Philip in his office, classroom, whatever, and is like, I'm going to steal your fiance.
Yeah.
He says that verbatim. He said,
Right
I am
off the
here
bat.
because I wanted to tell you I'm going to steal your fiance.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Crazy.
The balls on this guy.
I do
I know.
love that confidence.
Yeah.
Me
you know?
too.
I like that.
Yeah.
But
me too.
then when you look at their relationship, Sarah and, you know, Professor Flubber. and
totally.
You go, that's not hard.
Right.
Shoot higher. Like, you should be able to steal this woman.
Like, literally.
He's missed the wedding 3 times.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's never around, and she's so codependent.
Right.
Stand next to her, and she'll fall in love.
And she kind of was going for it for
absolutely.
a while.
I would. If that was what I was used to, and then a man was like, oh, I will show up to a place when I say I will, I'd be like, all right, take my heart.
Right.
Yeah.
Take me to the mountains.
Take me to the mountains all weekend long.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing, too. Like, instead of just trying to win his fiance back by being a more attentive partner and, like, showing up when he says he's going to, he's like, I'm gonna win her over by showing her that Flubber is awesome.
Right.
Like,
that's
Yeah.
what's gonna fix
I
it.
wrote down, it was never about Flubber.
Yeah, he's like, oh my God, like, she's gonna be so impressed by Flubber that she's gonna want to be back with me. It's like, no, literally, she told you,
right,
just show up for the wedding.
Yeah,
right.
Like, that's all you had to do.
Please don't miss the wedding this time.
Yes.
This time.
This time.
And she also, I love that she, like, roasts him right in front of their other colleague. Like, they're all sitting down at lunch, and she's like, you better show up for our wedding. Imagine being the other person.
You're
narrating every single moment.
It's incredible.
And it's so good.
You've
like
missed the last 3 weddings.
Yeah.
Promise you'll show up for this one. Don't forget.
That's how people talk to each other.
Yeah.
Also, she had to, like, walk her dress out of the church.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
like, she's
that was
carrying this box.
Oh
like,
my
of her,
God.
and, like,
how
many people do you think kept showing up to the wedding?
That's her
oh my God.
question,
I bet that by the third one,
Right.
it was like their retention rate was probably like 50% or
Right.
lower.
I'd have to.
You know
be.
but at the same time, like, wouldn't you want to show up just to see what would happen?
That's a good point.
Just to be like,
At that
will
point,
he show up this
yeah.
time?
Yeah. That's where the betting should be taking place.
Oh my God,
That's
yes.
sports betting.
That's the ultimate.
Over under on him showing up to his own wedding.
Absolutely.
That's the thing, because I feel like he said at the end when he did make it via Zoom or whatever, we bet child projection. He was like, I can't make it to the wedding, but I will see you at the reception. I was like, you can say that if you're like a second cousin.
Yeah,
You can't say that as the groom.
No,
Like,
you
we
can't
all
say that.
just want to come to the reception.
Right?
Yeah.
But we're showing up
Yeah.
for the wedding.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the bare minimum as the husband.
Yeah.
And he
Like, that's
obviously
insane.
didn't forget about the wedding because he's wearing that silly top hat.
Right, he's
It's not like he
dressed.
forgot.
And he was dressed.
He was dressed for the wedding. So it's not like he was like, oh my God, I forgot. Oh my God, incoming Zoom call.
Right.
I better like, log on, put my camera on for this
Right.
wedding. No, he knew. He just said, I cannot be bothered to take a break
Right.
from this dumbass experiment
Oh, Sarah.
to go to, and by the way, a local wedding. Didn't have to travel at all.
Right.
I'm sure he could have flown, gone in his flying car.
Yes.
Gotten there in a second.
Yes.
He could have bounced over there.
There was no excuse.
No.
No excuse.
And
But
yet-
she's because Weibo told her, call me old fashioned, but a woman should love her man for who he is.
Right.
Yeah.
She said, you know what? I guess I have to, accept this.
Yeah.
Because
That's
that's
like
what
people-
a good woman does.
That's like people that get the first AI answers and don't check it. They're
Oh
just
my
like, I
God.
guess.
They're like,
Yeah.
I guess that's the
Yeah.
truth.
That must be the truth.
Well,
Yeah.
when a man loves you, he doesn't show up for your wedding. And
Yeah.
everyone knows that.
And
But-
everyone knows that he's too distracted by loving you that he cannot show up for you.
I
Yeah.
will say the best, most romantic moment is when he was like, "Oh, my neurons are all juiced up or whatever."
Yeah,
He's just like
that's
the
true.
neurons and
Again,
the
horny.
tangent. I was like,
Yeah.
"That's horny."
Again,
Yeah.
horny.
That's
Yeah.
like
He was
really aggressive.
like, I
Yeah.
feel alive on a subatomic level. I
Yeah.
said, how alive?
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe that's what's keeping Sarah showing up. You know,
I mean,
she's like,
look,
wow.
Okay, I don't mean to get too crass, but
Wow.
think about, okay, so
These are the guests for that.
yeah. We're here.
Okay, so let me take you to the basketball scene. You know when they're bouncing the ball and it goes.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay, so kind of imagine.
Flubber already knows
what
how to do that.
He already knows how to do that. Just imagine like what a tiny bit of Flubber spray could do for their sexual relationship.
Right.
If she wants to
Yes.
get railed,
Yeah.
she
Oh.
could.
yeah.
And maybe that has been his motivation.
Yeah.
Maybe he really does love her so
Oh my
much that he's just
God.
yeah.
He wants to please her.
Yeah.
and that's keeping him away from their wedding.
yeah.
Wow.
From marrying her.
That's-
From marrying her
Right.
is trying to figure out the best way to have sex with her.
Right.
He has undiagnosed and commitment issues.
This. We're coming around now.
We
on
are.
How this
Yeah,
moment
I keep
really is
changing my
romantic.
mind.
I'm
Wow.
like, maybe it is romantic.
Yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe men don't need to change.
Maybe he didn't need to change at
Weibo
all.
was right. the
Maybe
whole
we-
Maybe
time.
we both.
Maybe I kind of get where Weibo was coming from.
Weibo gets it.
Wait, I think AI is good.
Oh no.
Wait, oh my God, I'm so pro AI.
Pro
now.
AI.
Disney, you've done it again.
Yeah.
They've done,
You've
it again. Okay, wait, can we talk for a minute about the other enemy, like the rich dad?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so rich dad,
Yes.
somehow, when they're driving home from the basketball game, he sees Robin Williams, Philip, Dr. Flubber,
Mhm.
in a flying car.
Dr.
Dr. Flubber.
I love that.
Yes, Dr.
He
Flubber.
sees him flying through the air, and rather than freaking out and saying, what is going on? There's a man flying through the air
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a car.
Yeah.
He somehow puts it together that he's like, first of all, that man is Philip.
Dr. Flubber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Dr. Flubber.
Yeah.
That's Dr. Flubber right there. He must have created some sort of substance that is going to be worth money
Mhm.
that I can swindle him out of, and therefore, like, I can like buy him off.
Yeah.
Right.
That he went through that whole process in his mind
So fast.
just by he saw a flying car and he went from point A to point C so fast.
Yeah.
And was so calm about it. He goes, that's him flying up there.
Yeah.
And he smirks like, I've put it all together.
Yeah. I figured it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Right.
That was the freaking out
Yeah.
about that. That they are so underwhelmed in this movie about
Totally.
things.
So underwhelmed.
Yeah.
At the basketball game when
Yeah.
the ball is bouncing from one end of the
Yeah.
basketball and no one's going
Yeah.
What?
No one's going, whoa. I did love that they tried. They were like, hello, ref. Something is askew here.
Yeah.
And he said, I don't think there's a rule against bouncing too high. There's not a rule against jumping too high. I mean, look, you guys remember Deflategate? There was
Yes.
Okay, so I don't even remember what teams were involved, but
Tom Brady was involved.
Yeah. Tom Brady was involved. That's right.
I know he was involved. He was kissing his son and
kissing his son and
deflating and reinflating or whatever he did.
Yeah. So if real sports fans can notice the slightest difference in ball inflation,
right?
Don't you think that someone would have something to say about basketball players who are famously bad being able to jump over the jumbotron, their whole body is going through the basket, bouncing the ball to the ceiling of the arena.
Right.
I mean, don't you think that they would say, seems like maybe there's cheating involved?
Well, but to quote another iconic sports movie, there's no rules that say Flubber can't play basketball.
Oh my God, that's
so true.
That's so true.
Show me in the rule book that Flubber cannot be playing.
Yeah, totally.
Now, maybe Flubber is like a sixth man kind of on the court. That might be an issue that whatever Flubber is. I don't know. Flubber's non-binary. I don't think Flubber has a gender. I don't know.
That is so true. Flubber is beyond gender.
Flubber's beyond.
Flubber's gender expansive.
Absolutely.
Flubber.
Yeah.
Well,
Flubber's out there.
That's what we were talking about this morning on the way over here. Like, so Weibo is kind of real.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And this relationship, our human relationship with technology.
Sentient.
Yeah. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Who's to say that Flubber isn't involved in the NBA?
Whoa.
Who's to say Flubber isn't also real?
Yeah.
And that we could also be having floating cars.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Anyone who can jump really high.
Yeah. If anyone is jumping, dunking,
Space Jam.
Yeah.
Space Jam.
Flubber crossover.
Oh my
Michael
God.
Jordan probably.
If Michael Jordan got his hands on Flubber,
I think he did.
Talk about sports betting.
Yeah.
I mean, my God.
Yeah.
Talk about gambling. I mean,
yeah. That's incredible. That would be huge.
Yeah.
I think Flubber has really shining some light on some stuff.
I think Flubber is among us. We just they've toned it down enough because the Flubber, they're like, this is what Flubber is. This is all propaganda laid out by Disney.
Yes.
So this is Flubber. Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah.
Of course that doesn't exist. Right. But it does. But they just calmed it down.
But it's not ridiculous. No one's freaking out about the basketball flying around.
Exactly.
Right. Don't freak out. This is okay when this suddenly happens.
Yeah. You just have to, like, if everyone else is cool with it, you have to be cool with it.
Right.
You can't be the one sounding the alarm and saying, wait, you can't get married. You already have a girlfriend. You have an AI girlfriend.
Right.
Yeah. Like, no one can, if we're all not freaking out about that, like, you can't freak out about the existence of Flubber.
Yeah.
So, it's all kind of how they shape the propaganda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge.
I think this is something we should keep talking about.
Absolutely.
I'm scared too.
I'm scared too.
I'm afraid.
Scared of who's listening.
I'm
scared
afraid
of
to know. Like, I mean, this is
But listen, they're telling us.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. They're putting it right in our face.
They are. Just like the dialogue in Flubber.
Yeah.
They're telling us exactly
They are
what's
telling
happening.
us verbatim.
And
they
what the
no
emotion
room
is.
for interpretation.
We don't need to analyze it. We need to just be fed it.
We need to just
force fed it like he was Flubber.
Yes. Absolutely.
Right in your mouth.
Yeah.
And then poop it out like that guy.
Yeah. Shoot it out your butt.
And again, the way he said, "Oh, mommy,"
before
it came out of him.
He did say, "Oh,
That's
mommy."
so true.
That's
so true.
What is going on with the relationship with mommy?
Yeah.
And was that like, what was that for Flubber to go into him and out of him like that?
Like, we need a Magic School Bus episode.
Again, how sentient is Flubber?
Great question.
Does Flubber feel pain?
Right. Does he feel disappointment?
Yeah.
Does he feel alive when he's out there?
Yeah.
Shooting people up to the sky and picking up
hope
cars.
So. I hope he does.
Yeah,
I hope so
too. Yeah, I want the best for him.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, he can like mimic human gestures. He does like the little like high five and stuff. I thought that was cute. Of course, he can dance.
Yes.
Great dancer.
That was incredible.
There should have been more dancing.
He can play music.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was my, again, favorite scene was the dancing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was kind of curious, like, with all of the other gadgets and like, you know, there was like the light bulbs and the other robots and like all the things that were participating in the dance routine.
Yeah.
Are they each their own sentient being as well, or are they being controlled by Sarah? Or not Sarah, sorry, Weibo.
Well,
it's
easy
hard
to
for
get
all
confused.
of us to get them confused.
Easy to get confused between the human girlfriend and the AI girlfriend.
Right.
One's
like, more demanding. One accepts
one's
him,
a bitch and
Yeah.
one just accepts him.
One's a bitch and
one's
one
like
is
a pretty cool girl.
efficient. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's like
totally.
totally cool. She's not like the other girls.
That's so true.
No.
So what was I saying? I'm sure I was trying to get some answers to questions about
Technology being
Technology
sentient.
being sentient.
So what technology in his home is sentient, or is it all Weibo?
Right.
Does she control all of it?
Yeah.
Is it just like did all of the other appliances decide to participate in the dance number? Did they all make a decision?
Right.
Were they compelled to?
Yeah.
Was Sarah flipping a switch of some kind?
What's the
Sarah,
motivation?
God, Weibo.
Weibo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is tough.
Yeah.
This is tough.
This is tough.
Well, Flubber's working. It wants you to combine the two.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Neither
Tough.
exist if both exist.
Neither and
One
both
exists.
and all of
So
us at
true.
the same time.
All
Yeah,
of it.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, does a toaster wake up one day and decide, I want to participate in this
Right.
life?
right.
Right. Is it a Brave Little Toaster situation?
Oh my
Right.
God, huge.
Or is it
Huge.
a
Yeah.
like a magic, like a Beauty and the Beast situation?
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Because it feels like those are
Yes.
different.
Yes.
Oh, they're definitely different.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pee-wee's
We talked
Playhouse.
about that on a recent episode
Really?
about Brave Little Toaster. We talked
Yeah.
about basically
Yeah.
how Beauty and the
That's
Beast
right.
is like actually good and has some like logic.
Yeah.
Brave Little Toaster kind of lacks it.
Yeah.
But yeah, is it like
Right.
they're all saying be our guest? Or is it
Right.
just like, was that whole thing maybe even just a dream? Was it even
Right.
real?
Right.
Flubber
Yikes.
is
What if
deep.
at the end of the what if at the very end of this movie, Robin Williams just pops up out of bed and goes, "What a crazy dream," and then the credits roll.
I would have lit something on fire.
Me too.
That would have been. I would have
freaked
lost
out.
it.
I would have been.
I would have
so
walked in
upset.
here pissed.
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
Oh
And
my
I'd
God.
been like, I'll choke you. Everyone's,
Yeah.
touching you while you're asleep.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
do it
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Completely.
You have no sensors to notify you
Completely.
if I'm coming
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
You guys, what do you think about Robin Williams? Just as a comic, as an actor, like how do you feel about him? How do you feel about his performance in this film?
Love him.
Mhm.
I love Robin Williams.
Great.
Yeah.
I thought he was
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Delight.
He's like such a kooky.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Patch Adams.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah,
that movie.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like a goofy doctor.
Similar, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun vibe.
He's good
Totally.
at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he.
Yeah.
I think like if I were a casting director and someone told me about the person that this is based on and like gave me the script, I would say
Mhm.
Robin Williams, get him on the
Absolutely.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfectly cast.
Yeah.
Perfect
Perfectly
cast.
cast.
I needed his hair to be crazier though.
Yes.
His hair was
Yeah. I
not
agree.
crazy enough.
Yeah.
The hair in this movie, his hair needed to be elevated.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The shooter,
Shooter.
his hair
Mhm.
was Ken doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at one time someone like
Mhm.
blew something at him and his hair was like
Mhm.
all messed up, and I was like, "Whoa, Flubber's fighting back." Like,
Yeah.
he's trying
Yeah.
to really
Huge.
like that was great. Like,
Yeah.
oh, if his hair's slightly messed up, that's
That's
gonna
gonna hurt him.
really hurt him.
Yeah.
Because
That's gonna be tough for him.
That's a
his
blow.
whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, betting women for sex and keeping his hair
Completely.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her
His-
hair was weird
Her
every
hair
time.
was
Yeah.
weird. Like it would be the same scene, different shots, and her hair looked different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
So something weird was going on with the
Right.
hair. And
Yeah.
what about that little boy that was constantly being traumatized?
Oh my God, that was
The little
actually
boy.
hilarious. I said that at the end of the
Yes.
movie. I said, that's actually so funny.
That is
That
funny.
is actually so funny that kid keeps
Yes.
being traumatized, that
Yes.
he keeps on seeing
Yes.
things in the sky
Yes.
due to Flubber. That was funny.
That was great.
The other part where I genuinely laughed and I said, that's actually funny, is when the evil rich guy tells one of his goons, let him have it. when he's talking about like let this man have Flubber back,
Oh,
but
right.
he thinks let him have it means like let him have it, like punch him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So good.
I screamed. I thought that was so funny when he said let him have it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Incredible.
The little boy that got traumatized.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The first scene.
Yeah.
True horror movie.
Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah.
The dad, terrifying. Came in
completely.
There's nothing.
There's
There's
nothing
nothing
here.
to be afraid
Nothing
of.
to be afraid of here. Creepy.
Yes,
Yeah.
and up in the sky, in the
Oh my
plane.
God.
And then,
We're
yeah.
30,000 feet. There's
Yeah,
And
he's like,
nothing
nothing can hurt you up here. I was like, oh.
It's like they're on the
Something's
way
gonna-
to a treatment
yeah.
center for him.
Oh my
for
God,
his
literally.
PTSD. And he sees it again.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just wave at him. They're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part I
love
genuinely
it.
laughed out loud a lot.
Yeah.
Also, helium. Helium voices are always funny. Remember when the helium gets knocked loose in the lab?
Yes.
Oh,
And then he starts talking
yeah.
in that
Yeah.
voice. I laughed. I
That's
thought that was
great.
funny.
Helium
That's
is
so
always
good.
good.
It's
Helium
really
voice
funny,
is
a
always
silly
funny.
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really
Yeah.
elevates it.
It
Yeah.
does.
That's nice.
It
Totally.
That's what you want.
I bet Robin Williams just like did that on his. He was like really good at voices. I
Yeah.
bet there was no like
Yeah.
editing there.
Yeah.
I bet you're right.
Can't say that for
Yeah.
sure, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that he thought of Flubber as his child more or less than we bet?
I think that he probably saw Flubber more as his child because he had more of a hand in creating it, even though it was an accident. I think that he
Yeah.
was like, he saw it birth. He saw
Right.
it come out of
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, this, I made this.
Right.
He was part of the steps leading up to
process.
Yeah.
it.
He was not a part of giving his DNA
Right.
Right.
to Weebet.
And
Weebo to Weebo
Right.
and creating
Yeah.
Weebet, which again, not really sure how that all works.
Right.
I'm just now noticing we bet all the betting.
Oh,
We
Weebet.
bet
We bet.
on basketball.
We work.
We
We
bet.
bet.
yeah.
We work.
We work.
We bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes it feel like a community, even though she's the only one
Yep.
making the decision.
Yes.
That's true.
We
Yeah,
is in the name,
single-handedly.
but
Imagine.
it's a her.
It's a her
an I.
situation.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
we are, I'm sure that there are people who use like their AI tools to manage their calendar and
Sure.
their machine learning is removing events from their calendar that they think are irrelevant to them.
Right.
They're like,
Yeah.
oh, I know based on like based on what I know about you, you
Mhm.
don't want to go to this wedding.
You
I'm
would
seeing a
rather work.
pattern.
Right.
I've
Yes.
seen a pattern of you not showing up. So
Right.
obviously I can remove this from the calendar. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Whoa.
Because it learns based on patterns and behaviors.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm
You're
just going to
showing
remove
me what's
this.
most important by your actions.
Yeah. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure, you know what? I am kind of curious. I thought about this. Like, how many people have actually forgotten to show up to their wedding? Like, I'm sure it's happened before.
Probably.
I'm
it's
sure it
happened.
has.
Yeah.
It can't be a high number.
Well, I certainly hope not.
Yeah.
I would assume it's in like the dozens.
Right.
Yeah.
The whole
Right.
world
Yeah.
of people who genuinely
Right.
forget
Genuinely
Right.
forget.
to show
Right.
up to their wedding.
And I
Right.
wonder what happens to that relationship after that.
Yeah. I do too. I want to know.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Because how could you possibly?
Yeah.
Like, would you
move
ever
past that?
forgive someone?
No.
And right,
Of course
right,
not.
of
No.
course not. Right.
No, I know.
Right. No.
I wrote down. I was like, ask them what they would do if somebody left them at their wedding, and I'm like, oh, actually, no, I don't have to ask that. Obviously,
Right.
we all respect ourselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You would be
Right.
like, well, I would
Right.
say that, call me old fashioned, but you should
Right.
really love a man for who he is and not who you want him to be.
That would be wild
Right.
if that was your take.
And I feel like
Can you
that,
imagine?
honestly, is great advice.
Yeah.
But not how we meant it.
no,
No, just
Right.
No,
just
take,
of people.
we
It's
need
like
to
accept
associate.
In
them who they
general.
are.
Yeah.
But that
Yes.
doesn't mean you have to still love them and be with them.
Right.
You can
Right.
say, okay, you've shown me who you are.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the third time or fourth time
Right,
that you
yep.
have not shown up to the wedding.
Right.
Instead of thinking maybe next time will be different, maybe
Right.
I will accept that this is who you are and that
Right.
I should instead give Skeeter McGee, what do we call him?
Shooter.
Yeah. Sorry.
Skeeter works
I like
too.
Skeeter.
Yeah,
good.
I don't know why I keep on saying that, but Scooter McGavin.
Yeah.
Scooter McGavin.
Scooter, yeah.
Scooter. It's like, well, now you can give him a chance now that you've accepted that this other man will not show up for you in any meaningful way.
Right.
So.
Right. Because, I mean, irrelevant of, some odd, device being in love with him, and kind of manipulating his time and energy and space.
Yeah. Literally.
Because, I mean, I think that Flubber walked so her could run.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. It's it's like the next level.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Feels like a man's fantasy for
their AI will fall in love with them.
Yes.
Totally.
Yeah. And it's already happening. Men are already doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because they're not talking to women.
Right.
They're in their little loneliness epidemic with their weebos.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
They're like, I just need her to actually fall in love with me.
Yeah.
We bone.
Yeah. We
bone. We bone.
We bone.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, totally.
A line of, but old-fashioned hardware kind of
devices
for that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I want to see like, I'm not talking like sex robot, like the human-like kind.
No.
I want it to be like that robot that was flipping the pancakes.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to see how that works.
Right.
Get Flubber involved? Jeez, that's a real risk.
Yeah.
Hope he's wearing his helmet for that.
Yeah.
100%.
There's a lot of helmets in
You gotta
this
put
movie.
your sex helmet on.
Here's the thing about this
everyone
man.
knows you put your sex helmet on first.
You gotta put your helmet on before you can put someone else's helmet on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's exactly right. But you know what? I thought that like, God, I just lost my train of thought. Sorry. We were talking about the Flubber and the robot sex. Oh yeah. Okay. So this back to the helmet.
Right.
This was where my train of thought was
right.
going.
Yeah.
Okay. So this man, as a scientist, is so. I mean, obviously, we know he's careless. That's like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
But as a scientist, wouldn't you say, okay, I've done this experiment. I can tell now because we've done it 15 million times that this thing bounces. This thing is going to bounce. And when he sees
it is going to bounce.
He sees what happens with the golf ball. And instead of saying, okay, I've got this information now. This is what happens when you put this goo on a ball.
Yeah.
He said, but what if it was a bowling ball? Will it work differently?
Right.
What happens if I put it on a way heavier object?
Right. Well, it could do something totally different.
Yeah.
It'll probably not even bounce at all.
Yeah, totally. Like he's done this. He's tested this on so many different like types of surfaces. The only variable he's changing is weight. It's like he's like, okay, so and size, I guess. He's like, it's a bigger ball and it's heavier. So let's see what happens now.
Yeah.
And obviously he can anticipate that that's probably what's going to happen because he does put his helmet on. He knows what's happening, but he's like, I don't give a fuck where it goes.
Throw it out into the universe.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
Yeah. He obviously does not care about any of the other experiments that he has going on. He's like classic man with ADHD who abandons his project to start another and is like, go ahead and destroy it. I don't care.
Yes.
I'm moving on to the next thing. Does not matter.
And his relationships reflect that.
Yes, they absolutely do.
Absolutely.
And
that is such a good take.
It's such a good take.
I love that.
And this is a little bit sideways of that, but it really made me think of the moment when he's like, let's put it on other things. When he's like, hey, kids, where are your shoes?
Yeah. How is he getting access to these college kids' sneakers before the game?
And also, why is he putting these like little, I'm sure that they answered that, but why is he putting these little stickers on that take 30 minutes to kick in instead of just spraying it?
Right.
Instead of being like, I'm going to clean your shoes, kids.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
And there was like a dial, it felt like, that he was like using or trying to like, almost like those little magnetic sand things where you can like, is he doing that with Flubber?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
And it's like how that, in the car too. Like how does he control the Flubber in the car?
I don't know.
It seems like Flubber is both really intelligent and really simple, because part of it is, as we've demonstrated time and time again, what it does is it bounce. It will bounce. That is what it does. Right. Bounce. It's gonna bounce.
Yep. It is bouncy.
And that's it.
We love that.
It's flying rubber. It's Flubber.
Yeah,
as they say.
Yeah,
it's Flubber.
But at the same time, it's like, wait, maybe Flubber knows what its use case is and is doing whatever Flubber stuff it needs to do in order to achieve the goal. Achieve the goal.
Right.
As with the car. Like, that would make the most sense for the car.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, well, what is he, what else could he be doing?
Right.
What else? Like, the machinery. I don't understand. But I guess he's a physicist, so maybe, well, he was both. Also, he was a chemist, but it seems like a lot of what's going on is physics.
And computer engineering.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes me think, like, I wonder if Weibo, being the almighty intelligence that she is, was able to access information and help create Flubber in a way to use him as the distraction.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so powerful.
That is powerful.
Whoa.
It's like women in STEM, kind of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
But used
behind
for
the curtain.
Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not really.
Well, because Phil is the
yeah.
man. He has to have all of the credit.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That
Phil.
is Weibo another female scientist who is not getting credit for her
Should we be calling her
inventions?
Dr.
Dr. Weibo?
Dr. Weibo.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
I mean, she's great at and she's better at emotions than he is. Because we know she feels like, a car wreck when it's happening. Or we feel,
she's communicating.
Like,
Yeah,
she's
she
showing her feelings with her memes or her like little images.
Yeah. Totally.
More than he has.
Oh, completely.
So true.
Like, he has to be tricked into confessing his feelings for his fiance.
Yeah.
By Weibo.
And through
they do
Weibo.
a lot of trickery with each other. They do have toxic relationship.
Yeah. It's completely toxic.
Like,
what was it? An
fun,
electric...
An electric friendship.
Yeah.
That's what I would call it for sure.
An electric friendship.
An electric friendship.
Wow. Oof.
Yeah.
Haven't we all been there? Ladies, am I right?
Yeah.
Electric
been there.
friendship.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like to live in those.
Yeah. Totally.
That's the best guy.
I feel it on a subatomic level.
Yeah.
Sub.
That's where it happens.
That's where it happens.
We're subbing.
Yep. Absolutely.
Subatomic.
Absolutely.
Simping and subbing.
Simping and subbing.
Period.
Flubber, I don't even know her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That's the first thing I wrote down. I said,
that's
boy,
so funny.
I'm excited to say that to somebody. And this feels like the perfect place.
This is the perfect place.
I don't even know her.
Wow. Oh, man. We got to take this. Okay, we're taking this part. We're moving it to the beginning.
Yeah.
Boys, editors, take that, put it to the beginning. That's the cold open.
Cold open. Flubber, I hardly know her.
I hardly know her.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Yeah. Beautiful and amazing and perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what else do we have to discuss? I mean, we've pretty much covered everything that I felt was important to cover, but there's a lot that happens in this movie, so of course there may be things I've missed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard for me to read my frantic script. I just kept writing Flubber is so horny over and over.
Yeah,
what's going on
again. Yeah.
I think that every millennial needs to see this movie.
Absolutely.
Again, rewatch it.
Okay.
And I think that they should, like, could you imagine if this movie came out now, like, in combination with Big Slime, like the collabs that could happen?
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Massive. Like,
yeah.
That was a miss.
That's important.
On Big Slime's part.
Big Slime needs to know that.
Should have been invented earlier.
I wrote down hologram.
Oh yeah.
She made a gram to holler at
And
him.
why couldn't Weibo or Weebet do a hologram of him at the wedding?
Right.
Why was it a screen?
Why was it a screen?
Yeah.
Because they need the attention.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They say, look at me.
Right.
Look at my screen.
Right. Don't look over there. Look at me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I also need you guys to know that I wrote down doing a Jello shot with Flubber. It's like a Jello shot on Four Loko.
Oh my God.
Made with Four Loko.
Emma.
That's what Flubber is.
That's exactly right. And Scooter could tell you that.
Scooter.
Yeah.
We all know how that ends.
Yeah.
We all know it comes out the end.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is actually huge. That's a perfect way to. So yeah, millennials, get on board.
Yeah.
Flubber is a Jello shot
It is
made
a
with
Jell-O
Four
shot.
Loko.
Yeah.
That is what Flubber
With
is.
a personality.
Yeah.
With a personality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Final question.
Yeah.
Do you think that the amount of Flubber makes it bouncier, or do you think that the bounciness is constant? You know what I mean? Like,
That's a great question.
like, is it always the same amount of bounce, whether you use a little Flubber or a lot of Flubber coating your surface?
That's a good question
That's
because
such a
it
good
feels
question.
like you put little dots on the shoes.
Yeah.
And that worked really well.
How
and the
much was under
spray.
the spray and the pomade?
How much was
Yeah.
diluted
When
with
he was
water?
Right.
Yeah.
And he like clapped his hands and like
Yes.
dislocated his shoulders.
But then there was
He,
also
like,
like
threw
the
it
bowling
back.
ball and the golf ball that like went to space.
Right.
So
Yeah.
It's sort of
For
like-
the whole movie.
Yeah.
They never slowed down.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think that's pretty constant.
Right.
Yeah.
But it can also be activated.
Right.
Right.
Let's not give this
Or
to a
delayed.
Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elon Musk's wet dream.
Yeah,
Cybertruck
literally.
in space.
Oh
Like
my
bounce it
God.
up there.
Bounce it on up
Like,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want it down here anyway.
Yeah.
Don't let it bounce back.
No. Let it stay
Yeah.
up there.
Could
yeah.
you imagine what Flubber could do for like twerking competitions?
Oh my
Amazing.
God. Incredible
Or
things.
pole vaults.
That would be amazing.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Track and
Yeah.
field, completely different.
totally different
Totally
ballgame.
The
different.
politics of it are going to be crazy. People are going to
Yeah.
be doping Flubber.
Yeah.
It's like, is it fair? But
Right.
also the crowd wants to see people shoot
course.
thousands of feet in the air.
Yes.
Of course we want
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Like we want
Of
to see the
course we
boy
want
go
that.
through the basketball goal.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We've
Enough
seen
with
a
the
basketball
dunking.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what basketball is. I've never
Right.
seen anything like this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that-
never.
Imagine the collab between, if there was a crossover between Flubber and really any other sports movie,
Yes.
how
Yeah.
entertaining it would be.
Amazing.
Flubber and Air Bud,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Air Flub,
Air flub. Air flub.
Air flub.
huge. Remember the
Yeah.
Titans and Flubber? Hilarious.
Oh my God.
Imagine
That
it's
would
like
change
it's
everything.
about race relations
Right.
in America, and
Right.
they're all jumping thousands of feet in the air,
Right.
Yes.
throwing the ball, and it's
White
bouncing.
boys can jump.
White
White boys
can
can
jump.
jump. That's the name
With
of it.
Flubber.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White boys can jump.
White boys can jump. The crossover between
Yeah.
Flubber and White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
White man can jump with a little
with
flubber.
With a
Yeah.
little flubber. With a little flubber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, what other movies would be way better if Flubber was involved?
Ooh, I like this.
That's a great question. Titanic.
Titanic.
Would have not been
yeah.
a tragedy.
Not have
We
been a
could've
tragedy. They would have bounced off of the
Right.
Bounce off the iceberg.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
But then, of
Changes
course, they would have
history.
come right back.
Right.
Yeah.
They would have obliterated the
Continuous.
iceberg. It would have been a faster. It wouldn't have been as
Yeah.
romantic
Yeah.
of a
But
it
death,
would have
'cause they
been-
would have been obliterated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The iceberg.
But then it would have been like everyone's on the same playing field.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
nobody's getting in lifeboats. Like
Right.
the lifeboats, they have popped.
Right.
When,
Right.
when we have
Right.
run back into the
Right.
iceberg.
Yeah.
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 Fast and Furious.
Oh.
With
yeah.
Flubber?
Oh, with Flubber the flying
Are you
cars.
kidding?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of room for crossovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Totally.
need to mix some
Shawshank
things up.
Redemption. He wouldn't have had to build that tunnel.
He could have
He could have just bounced right
flubbered
over
out
that
of
fence.
there.
No problems. You get away very easily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Even
Yeah.
even a movie like Black Panther, if
Yes.
if it was like the unobtainium is actually just
Right.
Flubber,
Yeah.
Right.
huge. What if like in
Right.
any movie that there's like a precious resource, it's actually just Flubber.
All Flubber.
National treasure.
National treasure is
Seeking
Flubber.
Flubber.
Yeah.
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 Seeking Flubber. All of
Totally.
it's
Yeah.
Flubber.
Ocean's 11. They're trying to get Flubber.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, how do we transport it though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah.
shoot out of here.
Just put it in the car.
Yeah.
And we'll fly back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Incredible.
that. I would love to see, although I also would love to see just a film that's like The English Patient with
Yeah,
Flubber. You
with
know, like a
Flubber.
real, just like an
Yeah.
actual drama. That's
Yeah.
like every once in a while someone just bounces out of there. Like they're like, oh my God, I'll never forget you.
I'll never forget you.
Just shoots out.
Yeah.
But no one addresses it. Just
Yeah.
like this is how
Incredible.
they're living.
Yeah.
Call Me by Your Name with Flubber.
That peach
That peach.
would have been a smoothie.
Flying.
Yeah. I think all these movies, we need more Flubber
We
movies.
need more
Yeah,
Flubber
we
more,
really
more
do.
Flubber films.
Presented by
Yeah.
Flubber.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wonder if Disney has like trademarked the word Flubber.
That's a great question.
You know,
That's
'cause
a
it's
great
kinda like
question.
Yeah.
it.
Because is any flying rubber Flubber?
Right.
Right. It has
Maybe
to be
it's not-
sentient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to go hee when you
Yeah.
touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And if
Even
you
that
flash
was kinda
it, it's-
horny.
Yeah,
It was like
that- oh,
jiggle- And then Weebo was jealous of Flubber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's like tickling it.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's like, she was like, oh my God, I wish
Yes.
I could tickle you. I wish I had a soft surface.
Yeah, that's why
Right.
she used him to get the
Yeah,
DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Huge.
Huge.
What?
All right, well, ladies,
Oh my God.
we gotta get out of here.
We can't keep
can't do
making
this
more and more
anymore.
catalogs of
we
Flubber.
are
flub out.
we go through every movie that we've ever seen and say what Flubber would be in that movie, how it would be impacted by Flubber.
I would love
I could do that
for
all day.
Same.
everyone to do that at home, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want them to make
Absolutely.
their own.
In the comments, everybody, please tell us what you think
Please.
would be the funniest Flubber movie crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
I want to know.
I want to
'Cause I
know.
want to imagine all of them.
Me
Yeah.
too. Me
Yeah.
too. Yeah, we'll work on that. Okay, well, what else is going on with you two? Are you doing stand-up comedy? Are you doing
Yeah.
what's happening? What do you want the people to know?
Yeah, we've got shows and
Great.
yeah. If you follow us on our Instagrams, mine's Kendra J. I always post my stand-up shows and what's going on Instagram. So
Cool.
Yeah. Stand-up comedians, podcast
Podcasts.
co-hosts.
Yes, the podcast.
I'm Shawna Blake Comedy on Instagram, and we are You Flirting With Me
Are You
Pod
Flirting
on Instagram. So
Perfect.
doing the stand-up shows, we're doing the live podcast shows, and all the things.
we're on
Amazing.
Spotify, Apple, YouTube, wherever.
Cool.
Wherever, probably, if you get them there.
Yeah.
Definitely, you can find them there.
If you get them there, you're gonna find
You're
them.
gonna
Yep.
find us.
You'll find it.
yeah,
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
just
Yeah.
go looking for it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, go looking for it. You won't have to look that hard.
No, you
Yeah.
won't.
We're out there.
We're trying to tell you
Yeah,
where we are.
we are dying for
Yeah.
you to find
We're
us.
dying. Like,
All you
don't-
have to do is just type it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
But
whole
type
point
it
of this
yourself.
is for you to
Don't
find
let
it.
your AI robot do it.
Oh
Because
my
they
God,
might
yeah.
be jealous of us
Yeah.
and not let you see us.
Completely, because everyone knows that every AI tool is in love with us. So
Obviously.
obviously. Well, everybody, I'll sign
And
off with this. And I'll sign off with this. This is a cautionary tale. Flubber, cautionary tale against AI relationships, cautionary tale against what could happen to you if you continue to let men make the same mistakes and you don't leave them. And what can happen when you fail chemistry, because if you don't want your name at the front page of the paper for failing,
Yeah.
you better study up.
Yep.
Okay. So everyone hit the books, ditch that man, and ditch your AI chatbot, because she doesn't actually want you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
The stripper doesn't care about you.
She does not
Exactly.
care about you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Your stripper is not in love with you. Remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.